a podcast created by two guys brought together by movement, transformed into brotherhood. The boys share their authenticity as they deep dive into what it means to explore this human experience, shedding light on personal trials and accumulated wisdom. Conscious Collingwood is meant to provoke thought and insight to expand your personal awareness. Come along for the journey as Justin and Jeff exemplify what it means to be a man living wholeheartedly, balancing the divine, masculine, and feminine. Welcome to Conscious Collingwood.
Okay, we're fine. I gotta put this on because I kind of want to do tarps off, but I don't have it. I don't know if I can do that with my nipple. Oh, I could too. Do you think I should do the whole podcast like that? Ouch, that hurts.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Ouch, I don't have enough chest hair. The chest hair, does that work?
I don't know that. I'm going nipple pinch.
Well,
that's not bad.
You got bigger nipples than me.
Well, you have small nipples.
You ever wondered, like, I've done this before where I've just wondered, like, what if I was a woman, what kind of nipples would I have?
You have those tiny little nipples.
You think?
Yeah.
I bet you they'd morph into good mom ones.
Oh, they would. You don't pinch it with the thing. Put it in the gap here. That's it.
Oh, there.
That's it. Because then it's less pinch on the old nipple, you know?
This is fucking funny. I'm going to get a piercing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I had a friend in high school who got his nipple pierced, and it got infected. And the nipple, similar to your nipples, but the little nodule,
Yeah.
you know, the thing you flick,
Yeah.
that grew to 3 or 4 times the size of the other one, and it looked fucking off. But he kept the piercing in and just yeah.
Fuck.
It was wild. I was like, dude, you gotta take that out. Nope.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
I had it for years. It's 2 different size nipples.
This is very interesting.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's rock, baby.
So, we're talking about, well, a lot has come up around the triathlon.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of a panic in the open water swim.
Did you?
I turned around.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. You got to trust yourself.
Yeah, thanks, man. I kept swimming. I just didn't like being so far away from shore. That was when I got really nervous.
Was it choppy too?
Yeah, there was about a 1 foot wave.
Jesus.
So, now, a little backstory is my health journey really started when I got fed up of living with anxiety. And it was suffocating. This anxiety really played with my mind. And it was this fear that I wasn't going to be able to recover my breath. And being out in the water, it came right back.
Wow.
And holy shit, it was hard to navigate. It was just pure panic.
Mm.
And I just need to spend time in the water, rolling on my back, floating a little bit, getting comfortable, knowing I'm buoyant. I can trust that I'll be fine. If I get tired, I just go into a survival position but nonetheless, the fear reared its ugly head and really tested me. It tested me big time.
There's a lot of beauty there, but yeah, it's amazing what is coming up for all of us. When I haven't done an open water swim yet. I've only been in the pool. I think today was the 4th time. But I'm going to get in one of those float bags.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are important.
That's on order.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Amazon?
Yeah. $36 or something. But yeah, I would be apprehensive to go out there without a little bit of a preservation, you know. So yeah, kind of looking forward to it. But I don't know if I shared this or not, but like, yeah, I'm a land mammal. Yeah. So to be getting into the water's been tough. Can I swim? Yeah, I can swim about 10 feet, but like technically sound in a pool doing laps or open water, and not so much. And I can swim, but it's not technically very good. And I'm being critical. But I have found that through this triathlon journey, I'm actually been more agitated that I have to train and stuff because my mind's like, well, you've got this with the family, you got this with the business, you got this with relaxation, you got this with golf, you got to be everywhere else. And it's like, do I even have time for this? And so there was a part of me that wanted to back out of it, but I'm like, I will regret that. I know I would. And so I really embraced the training, and I got onto the bike there, and I've really enjoyed biking, cycling, and now the water. Getting some tips from YouTube videos, and then I was actually, my brother-in-law is a phenomenal swimmer and an athlete, and Steve, we actually did a little bit of work in the pool here the other day, and then this morning in the pool as well, and I kind of enjoying it, but I'm panicking too. But there's this, I don't know, maybe it's like this dance or this art of like knowing I want to get better, but knowing I could die. And I'm trying not to be a perfectionist, but I'm really trying to understand the tips and tricks he's giving me, and it's making me better. I'm starting to connect a few dots, but now that's in the pool. I haven't been out in the open water yet where there's choppiness and there's current and there's sun and there's everything else, right? So that'll be, I'm sure, a rude awakening for me.
Yeah, a few of the guys that play soccer are also training for triathlon, and I was kind of sharing what I went through, and they hired a coach. Very smart, wise move.
Yeah.
And he was saying we had a breakthrough today because the coach was like, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And that's something I fucking say as a coach.
Yeah.
But what I realize is like when I'm swimming, because I've been working out for so long, I don't know, like it's hard for me to pace myself at a good rhythm where I'm not overexhausting myself because I'm used to exercise.
Yeah.
Which is usually a little bit faster, or you're using your force to get to where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Where I just need to stay consistent with a more comfortable paddle and get comfortable.
Yeah.
Do it for a longer time.
Mm-hmm. That's what I also noticed this morning it was grateful to have Steve there because he could obviously see me what I'm doing and then pinpoint a few things and give me some tips and advice. But yeah, like the one thing he did say is, I'm not very technically sound, but I'm trying to be fast while I learn, and it's slowing me down because my head is causing drag, and the angle is causing my lower half to sink, which is causing more drag and resistance. So I'm exerting way too much energy and I'm exhausting myself. Where if I get slower and get proper in the water with proper alignment, I'm going to be gliding better, saving more energy, and moving faster. Mm-hmm. But the whole less is more mentality is accurate, but it's hard. But part of my movement is panic, but it's also thinking that I got to get through this. But it's 1,500 meters, like it's not fucking 25. So relax. And the more near the end of our session, I really started to slow down, and I was like, I'm starting to feel the water more. And that's what his tip was to me too. It's like you got to feel the water. It sounds silly because you're in water, but you got to feel the water, and you do that by slowing down. And I was like, wow. So it's this for me. The similarities between swimming and golf is actually very similar. Mm-hmm. Less is more. Slow it down. Find a rhythm. And I'm sure you can use that with any sport to some degree. Not every sport, but some. Mm-hmm. But yeah, a lot of parallels between golf and swimming I've noticed here, and fuck, it's hard. Yeah. But you can't die when you golf unless you have a heart attack. Or get hit by a golf ball.
Struck by lightning.
Yeah, or a gator might get you. Gator might get you. Bear could. Yeah, if you're out west.
Fucking tear your ass apart. On the green.
Yeah. But
that'd be a fucking mauling.
Yeah, or Canadian geese. Actually, if you get too close to their goslings,
Yeah.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
Ryan. They're Ryan goslings.
You know
They
how
fucking
weak-
lose it.
You know how weak you would be? Like, sorry. You know how sad that funeral would be?
Yeah,
Because people are kind of laughing. Like, he got fucking killed by some
Yeah.
Canadian geese. Can you believe that? How do you die? Like,
Yeah.
how'd they kill him?
Yeah, they apologize though. The geese.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Sorry about that. Or nature.
Yeah, they're so polite. They're Canadian, eh? Fuck. But yeah, but you can die in the water. But yeah, it's really just trying to understand the breathing techniques too. It's just, you know, obviously when you're on land breathing oxygen, you can just breathe anytime, whatever else, and this exhaling under the water, coming up, it's just finding this rhythm. Fuck, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's getting a little bit easier, but it's challenging.
Yeah. I'm going this afternoon. Let's go for a swim.
Yeah, and I think just the more I'm going to try and every day might be a little bit, but even if it's just 20 minutes or something, better than nothing. And I tell you, even just this pool's 18 feet wide. That's almost enough too, just to practice a few breathing techniques and stuff. But it really is. It's just, you know, everyone talks about getting outside your comfort zone and blah, blah, and that's what this triathlon is. But something as simple on the I guess you could call it the micro, is just getting comfortable with my head facing down and turning sideways to breathe. Yeah. Like that alone in itself is complete discomfort, at least for me. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to get the feel of what that feels like. So I create this wake, to create this pocket, this void that I can breathe out of. Like I'm starting, like I said, to connect a few dots and feel it, but it's taxing. It's a lot. But I have to remember that I never ever had swimming lessons. I just kind of learned on my own. And, you know, I can get through the water a little bit. But this doesn't have to be a technically sound race. We just have to get through the fucking thing. Like, that's all we're trying to do here. So I'll do, you know, maybe I'll do 25 or 50 meters like this, and then I'll just tread water, you know, or breaststroke, or the hell they call that one. Do that for a little bit, catch my wind, and then go back again. And before you know it, it'll be over with. We'll be on a bike. If I could see that shore.
I'm so goddamn excited for the land.
Dude, the race is over when the water's done.
Yeah, it's easy.
I don't give a fuck if I have to crawl to the finish line.
Are you getting those padded shorts, or your ass padded enough?
Oh, I got enough meat back there, buddy.
Yeah. Does your ass help you float? Or does it
No, it's a sinker.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's a cannonball. This meat's dense. A lot of protein. Yeah. I don't know, like, you know, yeah. The fear is, I think, subsided a little bit. But there was angst there, and I said, like, I had this agitation that's like, oh, I gotta go do this. But I really started to embrace it. And when I'm in the water now, or if I'm on the bike or I'm running, I'm just telling myself there's nowhere else to be. So, like, just be in the run, or just be on the bike here for the next hour, or, you know, however many kilometers, whatever. Because sometimes I'll wander going, I should be somewhere else. But it's like, no, just dedicate this, because you know what? I'm gonna probably waste time throughout the day anyway somewhere else. Whether it's a useless phone call, or, you know, scrolling on social or whatever. So let's do some training. Let's be here.
Yeah.
Talk about being present, you know?
I like to train.
Yeah.
I got that nice bike from Dano. And man, that thing's a rocket ship.
Right?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I was very fortunate too. Alex let me his, and it's what a game changer. Yeah. Yeah, very lucky.
Yeah, dude, it's actually brought up a lot of anxiety for me. I've even
the triathlon or the biking?
The triathlon.
No.
It started coming out, and like, that was part of this week has been rough for me, because I was navigating, like, even last week I was struggling with a little panic, running up to the top of the mountain on Thursday morning. It took me a while to recover, and I was getting a little bit, like, panicky.
So is it like a combination of time required to train, or just your breath, just exerting yourself, and then knowing you have to swim and stuff?
Yeah. Ooh, I gotta change nipples. It is.
I really enjoy that we can be somewhat serious, but then we have microphones hanging off our nipples. Fucking idiots.
Yeah. No, it brought anxiety right back to. It's almost like I have to navigate it again,
Mm.
and it stayed away for so long, and now it's back, and it's a mind fuck. So it's not fun.
Do you think that's a potential because it isn't healed, or just hasn't gone away, or just there and you've been able to manage it?
I think partly there are some personal stuff that I've been navigating, contributing,
Mm.
and then yeah, the fear of going out in the water, being out in open water, nothing around you. That like when my anxiety really was me going like traffic somewhere where I couldn't escape from. I can't leave to
Mm-hmm.
seek comfort or whatever. Running the mountain, now I'm at the top of the mountain. How far away is that to an ambulance or
Oh.
things like that? It's like now I'm out in the middle of the water. How close is? What if I can't breathe and I need help and I'm too far away? So that's where my anxiety is like rearing its ugly head, and dude, it's been a battle. It's been interesting.
Does it feel worth it though? Like, do you get through a day or through an anxiety session, you're just like, okay, I got through that. I learned something.
I'm glad it's over,
Yeah.
and I'm really proud of myself. And how I navigated in the past was just saying like, you can trust your biology.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be good. You got your own back. Because I grew up not trusting that my body had the capability of keeping me alive.
Yeah.
Just due to the allergies and the asthma. So it's just brought it right back. Now I'm like, this is some spiritual work.
Yeah.
Some self work right now. So.
Oh, crazy. What it's done for me, it's actually it's made me a little more disciplined. I've become a little more focused, and I think obviously there's areas in my life where I could be that. And Ariana, she recommended I listen to Goggins' book here, his first one, Can't Hurt Me, and very timely. And his first couple of chapters are about getting through Bud's program, the Navy SEALs training program and stuff. And he's obviously talking about swimming and his fear of it, and he can't swim, and you have to listen to it. So far, I'm like really enamored with the book, and the book is great because it's being narrated. But then after each section, whenever they feel called to, they'll break it down what he's talking about and really get into his head. But there's a lot of anxiety listening to him because it's a struggle for him, and especially when someone's trying to push you through the ringer in these most stressful situations. Like it's insane. Why was I sharing that? Oh, I had this thought last night. It's like the one thing about Goggins I think I recognize when he was in that moment or when he's going through those stuff is it might sound ridiculous, and I'd love to ask him this question, but I think he found joy in the moment. You might think I'm crazy, but he got to a place where he started to enjoy what he was doing. He enjoyed the idea of fucking taking the soul of his drill sergeant, right? Or he enjoyed being the leader of his boat crew. And it's something just clicked for me. It's like being in that discomfort, you got to find the joy and the grace. And, what's that famous doctor wrote the book about the Holocaust, Viktor Frankl. I think he's got a line about, he had to find the beauty in the situation he was in, right? The bullshit they would feed them and try and humiliate the Jews. He had to find beauty in that. So for me, it was a connection. It's like, yeah, you just got to find joy, and then somehow divinely you survive, and then you get through it. But
that's a beautiful way to put it.
Maybe for me it's working because it's like let's enjoy the quad pain, let's enjoy the gulp of water, like let's and I've kind of embraced that. And it might sound silly too, but like after my session with Steve today, and even previously, I really enjoy the idea of getting better at swimming.
Yeah,
like I can see myself doing this beyond the triathlon. throughout the wintertime, go to the pool, pay your $5.10.
Isn't that nice?
Why is it fucking $5.10 is beyond me. Why isn't it just $5? But anyway,
taxes, baby.
it's not. That's not even the tax.
I know, but we got to build sidewalks around here, you know. Thanks. It's a city operation.
So I paid for Steve this morning. Like, this is getting off topic, but I paid for Steve as well this morning, and so it was 10:17. Why wasn't it 10:20 then?
What the fuck's going on?
I don't know. I think
Maybe you get a discount.
I think the girl is putting a little bit of change in her pocket. I think she's skimming the till.
You know,
one dime at a time.
I know somebody who used to do that at a I forget. I think it was a Burger King.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, when there was a lot of cash.
Somebody we know.
Oh,
very
really?
Well. Damn for toppings.
You just sold him out.
Yeah. That's a good story. If you know Dan, you should probably ask him.
What a delinquent. Oh, fuck. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Burger King.
A little 10 cents. 10 cents goes a long way.
That's
going
to add up.
Go to that pool?
Yeah, he's old too, right? So a long time ago, that would have been a lot of money.
And he was doing $1. Oh, yeah.
That's risky biz.
Yeah, fuck, he's funny. Dan, that's, you know, Dan he's a phenomenal guy and a man of character. I want everyone to know that.
It's back in his reckless days. He was just...
Fuck, you should have seen me back in the day.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I was a delinquent.
Yeah, he was just learning. He's in his individuation stage.
Yeah.
You know, finding his way. He was looking for attention, wanted to get caught.
Maybe
he was looking for attention.
Or it was just a corporation that was making millions of dollars on making people sick, and
yeah,
he said, I don't care enough, and I'm not getting paid enough.
Yeah, I'm taking this loony.
Amen. Good for him.
Yeah. Oh, mercy. This has to be an abbreviated podcast because I got places to go, and I think you got stuff. But
kids to take care of.
Yeah, I got a few minutes here, but yeah, I'm trying to think about if there's any more fear I have around the triathlon. I've really tried to get motivated. It is interesting. Like, I know the topic is a little bit around fear, and for sure it's showing up a little bit. But again, it was more so agitation and frustration that I don't have fucking time to be doing this. And so it was very interesting. That was my emotion. Because not that I was bitter at Ari, because she's the one who signed me up, but I did have a little bit of energy towards her. And I'm like, well, she's not making you feel agitated. You're the one who, you know.
Yeah.
And it was interesting, too. I was watching my language because I was saying, like, I'm agitated. It's like, no, you're not agitated. You're feeling agitated. Mm-hmm. And what I recognized, too, is I had to really work on compartmentalizing my emotions in the sense that if I was feeling that way, because I've been guilty in the past of bringing that energy into the house and stuff like that. And so I really tried to, you know, if I was, you know, running, biking, or going for a swim, let's be agitated there. But when I come in the door, let's just leave the agitation, you know, on the bike or on the road or in the pool. And so, yeah, it was I'm glad I was catching myself. But, yeah, I think the four of us that are kind of in this together should be very proud because it's a lot, man. Like, we're not, you know, we're all entrepreneurs. We got a lot going on, and it's
Dude, finding the fucking time.
Yeah.
Being an entrepreneur is what a fucking roller coaster of a ride. Jesus.
I'm 14 years in. You're a couple years in.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gets easier, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
You just become more callous.
Oh.
That's all it is.
What I'm noticing is, like, it's a battle of, like, I know I'm worthy and I see a lot of value in what I create, and sometimes it challenges you.
Yeah.
Like, Tuesday night, I love Speed Circuit.
Yep.
I think it's a phenomenal class. I program it very intelligently. It's to get one-on-one time with me to help you, like, to get an exercise program. It ain't cheap. And this is, like, you know, the most affordable way to work with me. And I'm very careful with, like, I'm there to support people and help anybody where they're at. And, you know, when
it doesn't get signups, or it's like low numbers, man, it is actually like, it's hard to keep going sometimes, to fight the, it says nothing about you, and like, it says nothing about who I am as a trainer, but it's hard to not let the gremlins come in,
Yeah.
you know, and make it mean something.
Yeah.
Because I love what I do, and I care so much, and yeah. Sometimes you just gotta realize it's summer, beautiful weather, and it's also not it's not the easiest thing to say yes to working out 30 degrees in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear a little bit of the fear, or see it a little bit when it comes to how the triathlon stuff, and then business stuff, and that just you're massaging and working through that. I can feel it. I can remember, Terry, when we first opened the golf club. Obviously fucking during COVID and all that sort of stuff, but we were in a position where we're brand new, and you only have so many advertising dollars, and you're really just waiting for things to happen. And hey, I outlasted you with the nipple.
You got strong ass nipples,
Yeah,
callous.
yeah.
So
Goggins. Who's gonna carry the boats? But like watching a car come in the parking lot and be like just staring, like going pull in, and then they fucking just drive by and go to the gym or something. Yeah. And it became hard on our mental health. Like it was hard. Yeah. And I was actually playing some golf with some guys the other day and brought that up, and it's like, I don't even know how we got here 4 years in. It just luckily enough, community support, luck, timing, grace, I don't know, but very fortunate that we can sit here and go, hey, we've got a successful business, and obviously there's room for improvement, but we got a pretty good thing going, and we put a lot in the line. You want to talk about fear? But the thing is, like, I don't think about the fear as the business. Like, I just put my head down and go. Yeah. But once it gets established, then you kind of like, okay, well, we got to pay bills now and whatever else, and you're, it's more anxiety probably than it is fear. But
I notice I can get in these little like mental slumps. But what really, like your words the other night that you were sharing with me, of just being like, you just gotta find gratitude in what's working. And the beauty of abundance. So that really helped. But
that's good to hear. Yeah. It's just changing the energy and just changing the perspective and mindset, and one of us get hit by a bus tomorrow and all that other shit just goes away. It
doesn't matter.
It doesn't fucking matter.
What really matters?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I feel so grateful that I'm not a drywaller and that I'm changed my career to help people.
Yeah. The thing is too, your guys' business is new as well.
Yeah.
Like there's still a lot of awareness that needs to be done, and I don't know if it's intimidating, but there's a lot going on at Everlove, and you guys, for the most part, you guys have waiting lists for you and Ari's classes, and I know the other ones are getting better, and they're busy, and dude, it is, again, this is your, would it be second summer?
Yeah.
So there's just still awareness that needs to be created. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this community and transient people that need to find out and look. You'll find them, but it just takes time. It just takes time. It's new, but you are battling, and that's why we closed the golf club as well, because we can't. It's not that we're competing with outdoor golf. We're competing with Mother Nature. We're competing with people working in their gardens, going for walks, cycling, doing whatever. Right? It's just we're fighting Mother Nature. I shouldn't say fighting, but we're in harmony. We're working with Mother Nature. Yeah.
You thought it was fighting, and now it's holding hands and dancing around the garden together.
But listen, we have an opportunity to promote ourselves as an event space because people come in there and use it and love it for that matter or that reason, but we don't push it enough. And so like I should be doing some cold calling and emailing and all that sort of stuff. And I've got these marketing ideas in my head, but I just haven't had the time yet, So, I've got other ideas that will allow us to maintain some momentum through the summertime, hopefully. But also, it's like running a golf course. It's very busy. We're 7 days a week, 12, 13 hours a day. Well, 14 if you're opening and then closing and cleaning and all that sort of stuff. And so it's long. And so it's actually okay. It's nice to kind of have the bit of a break and recuperate and rejuvenate and get going again. So
Enjoy your kids in the summer.
yeah.
That's one thing I really adore about you and Terry is you get to really be present with the girls
Mm-hmm.
in the summertime. You gotta get going?
Yeah,
Dude, you gotta go.
I better here. I gotta drop Ella off at.
A little vulnerable, but
Yeah, I think that I don't know if anybody knew you were doing this triathlon. I can't remember if we fucking said it or not,
fuck,
but
everybody knows we're doing a triathlon.
Oh, yeah?
It's terrifying.
just let's continue to find and
Joy.
embrace the journey. Find the joy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's something that clicked for me when I listened to Goggins, and I was just last night. I cut the grass again, dude. When I cut the grass in bare feet
Dude, it was looking
and maybe have a puff or something,
Yeah.
I can go into interstellar, and
Yeah.
just some great,
Dude, those
some great.
lines?
Fuck, that was funny.
Fuck, it was good.
I was gonna post it because I haven't really posted anything in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking funny.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
should.
send it.
You're right. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Also, congrats on the win last night.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, dude, golf is hard. But yeah, I played a gentleman. He didn't play his best, but still,
Well.
I got through it. It was great.
You're a winner and he's a loser.
Fuck, you want to talk about fear? I can't putt. Like, so they call them the yips in golf, right? When so when I putt, there's a disconnect between my body, my hands, and the brain. It's just like it's anxiety. What it is, and my right hand can take over and just like yip it, and it doesn't allow me to stroke the ball very well. And so this guy doesn't know it. I fucking putted with my eyes closed for the last probably at least 12 holes, if not more.
Wow.
Because if I close my eyes, I can just visualize the stroke and just make it. There's no angst. There's no visual connection.
Mm-hmm.
Because for some reason my brain is so attached to the result and the outcome that it just glitches.
Yeah.
It's fucked. But if I go onto my golf green right now or the practice green at the club, I'll make everything. No, there's nothing wrong with the stroke.
Yeah.
It's just when there is a little bit of pressure on the line, holy, I'm a fucking mental case.
Hey, dude, that's okay.
And I love that.
I love that you love that and also have a microphone pinched to your nipple
Yeah.
while you say
I hope you're able to take us seriously today.
Oh, this is great.
This was fun.
Thanks, bro.
Oh,
Thanks for making
oh.
it work. Yeah, fuck. You might
oh,
need to massage those
Daddy,
back.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Look at that thing here. Oh. That pool water's coming up. Georgian Bay water.
Damn, boy. Just licking his nipple. Rubbing it.
Oh.
It'll come back.
Why do dogs lick their nuts? Because they can.
Yeah, they're dogs are unhinged, man. They'll lick anything.
They're unhinged.
Yeah, fucking right.
Thank you for being with us. We love recording these podcasts. If you know anyone who would resonate with today's episode, we would be grateful if you would share it with them. If you have any questions or comments, do not be shy and reach out. We would love to connect with you. Until next time, be well, love yourself, and live consciously.